let's paint this super cute word rock for mom. Now you could do a name inside of a heart as well. I'm just doing mom because Mother's Day is right around the corner. And I just think this is a really fun design. So we're gonna start by laying out our heart on our rock. I'm gonna take up as much of the surface space as I can, sketch your heart on, and just bring the edges out as far as you want. The outer edge of your lining is what's gonna show. We're gonna fill this in mostly, so don't worry about any sketch lines on the inside. Now we're gonna write mom inside of our stone, and I did doodle this on paper so that I had a little bit of spacing. I know I wanted my capital M to take up mostly the whole left side of the heart, and then we're gonna have a little lowercase m here. Now I did a little swoop on the side of my second M because I wanted to leave negative space where the rock is gonna show through in a few places. So I've got the loop on the capital M, the loop and inside of the O, and just that little circle off to the right hand side of the M that we're gonna let the exposed stone stay. So I think it looks kind of cool at the end. Next, we're gonna reline our word mom. Any of the downward strokes, we're gonna thicken them up a little bit. And we're not gonna be overly picky on this because we're gonna have to go over all of that again. We just want it so that we have a basic lining for our colors. Now we're gonna take our first color and come down from the top of the heart, this pink, and go to the top edge of all of our lettering and go ahead and fill it in. Now I knew I was gonna need a second coat, so I wasn't super worried about getting every little tiny little bit, I guess. So we're just gonna go ahead and get one coat down just so that it can start drying. We're gonna do the same thing on the bottom with our second color pick. I'm using this kind of aqua color, it's so pretty. And just go along the bottom half of the letters. Now I wasn't in love with my M, so I'm just filling in around that second M, and when I come back and reline, it will look a lot better. So I used a blow dryer to speed this up or walk away for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and do our second coat. And I am gonna bring this up close because even though I use my blow dryer, make sure that your pen is flowing well. And a lot of times if I'm filling a big space, I'll kind of use the side of my pen. I'll get a little bit of a thicker surface so you're covering more space. These are extra fine tip pens. And as long as your paint is flowing really well, you should be leaving a layer of paint on top. I know a lot of people have problems doing a second layer of paint pen. I think you have to make sure your paint is flowing really well and that you're laying it on top. You shouldn't have to be using a lot of pressure. Once you've got your colors filled in, nice and dark, dry, we're gonna go back and do our lettering one more time. So we're just gonna follow our letters underneath. Again, if you need to practice the cursive lining on a piece of paper or even put it down with a very light pencil line first just to get it down, that's okay. I definitely practice this on a piece of paper first. So we're just gonna reline our word mom here, and we are gonna add just a few little decorative things to our heart. We're gonna line the outline of our heart, add a few little dots along the side, and I did reline the word mom one more time just so it popped nice and bright. Will you be giving this one a try?